Welcome back to I Know Football. Today's video is super special. Now, every month of this summer, I've been collaborating with Safety First Sports and doing a giveaway for you guys. And today is the last month for a giveaway with Safety First Sports. And today, we're giving away some shoulder pads. What you see right here are the Douglas Legacy shoulder pads. Now, before I get into the giveaway, which of course I'm going to include the details in the video description of one, where you can buy the different Legacy shoulder pads, and two, how to enter the giveaway, I want to tell you guys a little bit about these shoulder pads. Do a little review for you guys, tell you about all the technology and what makes these shoulder pads so great. Now, the first thing you can tell with these shoulder pads is these are super low profile. Now, a lot of the modern pads today are low profile, and I will later in this video put a jersey on so you can see how these look under the jersey. But every orientation of the Legacy pads, which they come in 3 different ones, are going to be low profile. Now, the ones I'm wearing right now are called the JD. The JDs are specifically for quarterbacks, wide receivers, and then corners will probably like these pads as well. These are definitely the style of pad that I rocked when I was playing. Now, they also have the RD. Now, the RD pads are going to be a little bit longer. As you can see from here, these sit pretty high up. They've got what they call a back plate incorporated into it. The RDs are going to be for your running backs, your outside linebackers, still skill positions, DBs, safeties. They can use them as well. It's going to go a little bit longer. And then they have the DD. Now, the DD pads are going to be for your linemen, both on the offensive and defensive, and even some of your bigger running backs, your bigger linebackers can use those as well. But again, I'm going to specifically take a look at the JDs, tell you guys all about this. Now, how you know that it's for quarterbacks and for wide receivers and corners is looking at the epaulets. You can see these cap sizes are super small. They're not really for hitting. Again, not a lot of people use these plates to hit anymore anyway, but they're more for protection. You can see that the cap size is small as well. Now, what I like about these pads and what you're going to like as well is on the inside, it's customizable. You can actually take out some of these pads here that actually lift the pads up off of your AC joint. Now, I particularly don't like to play with these. I don't suggest that you guys, if you want more protection, that you take these out. I, however, always take them out. The reason is they sit a little bit lower with those out. So now you can see they even sit a little bit lower, closer to the body, which when you think about quarterback, wide receiver, and corners, you do want a little more of that mobility all around with a helmet on. So that's the first thing that you can customize. Now, with these specific ones, the JDs, you can also customize a back plate. So this one is the integrated back plate that you can see on here, but you can also get the extended back plate that sits down traditionally, that's right in your lower back. You can also attach a rib guard to it as well. And then you can attach a collar. Both adult and youth sizes fit to this specific pad. Another thing I really like about these pads that a lot of pads don't have is that the shell is actually removable from the interior pads. Now, that's what these are for. You see this Velcro right here. You can actually undo these. And as you can see, these actually come right out. So now, when your pads get nice and smelly, you can actually take these out. You can actually wash them away from the shell. Now, what you want out of a pad is you want it to be protective, but you also want it to be super, super light. So these pads are going to be light as well. Some of the lightest on the market with the materials that it's made of. Now, one of the trade-offs with this pad, and if you guys have been longtime fans, some of my OGs out there have seen all the different shoulder pads that I've reviewed. What I particularly like about shoulder pads is I like the belts that have the adjustable holes that seem, almost like a belt that you put on your pants. They have the adjustable holes here. Now, what those do is they hold the pad super tight. These have the elastic spandex buckles to them. I'm gonna put these in so you guys can easily see, just like that. Totally customizable and adjustable, just like any traditional shoulder pad. There you go. You can see how it's all nice and tight. Now, the nice thing about these is that they go in super easy. You just grab it, click it in, and you're ready to go. Different than a belt buckle, which I like my pads super tight. I often have to have someone help me with it. And you have certain notches. These, you can pull them to be a little bit tighter, and they can get as tight as you want. Now, the only thing is, the trade-off, no matter how tight you get it, they're always going to be able to lift up. You can see here, the pad actually moves away from the body. When you have the belts style, this does not happen. The JDs are all going to have this style. The DDs are going to have, excuse me, the RDs are going to have the belt style. So you can, look at that. Again, I'm going to include a link in the description for that. But that's really the only trade-off. So with ease of putting on the pads, as well as having that totally custom fit, dialed in exactly as you like, you're going to also get this. Now, why I don't particularly like this is, depending on the jersey that you're wearing, you might be able to get up underneath the pads and push them into your neck. With the belt, it's a lot harder to do that. Now, that's also going to be dependent on the jersey that you have. Now, I'm going to try on one of the jerseys I have here. It's an Adidas Prime Knit that's super streamlined, stuck to your body. If you have a jersey like that, if your school has one like that, you're not going to have to worry about this, because that in itself is going to hold down the pads, and you're not going to be able to lift up the pads if you're getting jammed or you're getting blocked or something like that. Pulled one of my old Michigan jerseys out just so I could test for you guys. Just want you guys to see how this looks underneath a compressive jersey. And if you're lucky enough where your school has modern compression type jerseys, this is how these pads will fit for you as well. So a lot of you guys always ask me, how do the college players, how do the pros always have tight pads? Now, this is how, right? So you've got low profile pads underneath, and you have a compressive fit jersey that goes along with the pads. So see how tight this is. Now, like I said, this is a giveaway, so I'm going to put that in the description below. If you like this video and you like my giveaways, definitely give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, check me out on Instagram, check out Safety First Sports on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.